I'm Elisabeth Larkam with Balanced Body Pilates, and this is one of the movement sequences that I made up for my clients who had lower extremity injuries, and I needed to help coach them into more symmetrical work in their gait, in their walking. Here's how the sequence evolves. First, you start with your heel on the foot bar. Place your heel in alignment with your sitting bone and place your knees at the spring edge of the carriage. Have your knees in line with your hip joints. I have just one red spring on the carriage here. For your clients, your conditioning clients who are much stronger, by all means you could add a bit more resistance. But remember, control is the main situation here, the main focus, rather than strength. At first, you could either inhale on the knee extension, breathing in here, or you could exhale as you wish. Both have some uses and both are appropriate. Then after the heel, you progress to the ball of your foot. Here we go with the full sequence. Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, probably 2 or 3 repetitions of that. And then change to the heels of your hands in contact with the shoulder rests. By this time, it's really important to keep your thoracic kyphosis. Never lose your thoracic kyphosis. Press the spine between the shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Then lift the opposite arm from moving leg, or the same arm as the supporting leg, keeping your pelvis level and steady. Change to the new side. Now it's necessary to shift your gaze and shift so that your sternum, your chest bone, is in alignment with your thumb. And the pubic bone is over the supporting side knee. Aim this side of the pelvis towards your supporting knee. Now replace this hand, the weight-bearing hand, with the opposite hand. So now you've crossed over the midline and your chest bone is still in alignment with your supporting side hand. Change this hand to the opposite shoulder rest. You could inhale as you slide out, exhale to rise, inhale to lower. Place both hands on the same side shoulder rest as the supporting leg and rotate your spine. It's as if your ear were to listen to your hands, your wrists here. And then change your hands to the new shoulder rest. This ear listens to these hands. So it's not spine extension, not here, not now. It's more of a neutral spine around this axis. Now let's just review some of the bony landmarks of interest here. You start with your forearms on the foot bar and your heel in line with your sitting bone, your ischium. Inhale to slide out will help to maintain your thoracic kyphosis. Exhale, being sure that you have your ankle in a well-aligned position over your metatarsals here. Control the return. When you bring your hands to the shoulder rests, it's the lower front ribs that need to be drawn up towards the spine. So the whole front abdominal wall is drawing towards your spine. This would be an error, don't you think? Next, when you lift one arm up, keep your sternum exactly, your sternum and your pubic bone, exactly at the central axis here. When it's time to lift up the same side arm as lifted leg, it's necessary to shift laterally, not to rotate. Don't be rotating now, just a lateral shift. When you change hands, it's probably time to renew your upper obliques and intercostals. And then when you rotate, steer the pelvis towards the supporting side knee, etc. I use this exercise with so many of my clients, and the very, very skilled conditioning clients have such a difficult time. They really appreciate the challenge. Do let us know your responses and be in touch. Thank you. Bye-bye.